Hey guys, Infamous from 123. Today we're bringing you an awesome Destiny video on a Crota run that I did with my friend Jam Micro, and we did two-man raid, and it was pretty awesome. Most of it was pretty easy. The Crota fight was a little bit more tense, but we did get it done. It only took two runs actually. As a 32, it only takes 12 hits to take down Crota, but we'll get into that later. So for the first part, basically what we did, or what I did, what we did is I was a hunter, so I had access to the Don't Touch Me gauntlets, which, if you don't know, the Don't Touch Me gauntlets, if you get hit, you turn invisible, and you can extend that time with a perk within the Blade Dancer skill tree. So what I basically did was I just brought in a Fatebringer, I had a Dragon's Breath, and a Fusion Rifle, if it really came down to that. And I just ran through there, and when I got hit, I ran to the next lamp, got hit, ran to the next lamp, and it basically went down like that. And I also had the perk on where if I melee, if I use my Blink Strike, it also turns me invisible, so that helped at times as well. But the Fatebringer was definitely a big help in certain situations. If you're not a hunter, I suggest either using like a Fatebringer or something else with like Firefly or armor-piercing rounds could also work. But yeah, if you're not a hunter, it's going to be a little bit harder. With a hunter, it's a lot easier. Very, very easy, this part. But, I mean, other than that, you just have to run through it and kill all the thralls behind you once you get to the lamp. And once you get to the end, you can jump on that rock all the way to the left. And then you just kill the ogre, run across the bridge, and you're done. It's pretty simple. So yeah, I'll leave you guys with this gameplay, and I'll see you in the next part. Okay, so when we got to the next part, we were kind of like, what the fuck do we do? Like, we didn't really know what to do. We tried to, like, do a trick where, like, we step on the plate to build the bridge and then step off really quick just so the annihilation totems wouldn't get us. But, I mean, we were obviously limited since we had only two people. We couldn't hold down the annihilation totems and the bridge at the same time, so we couldn't build the bridge. So we kind of had to resort to a semi-cheese, and unfortunately this won't be possible after Tuesday. But what we did was we killed the sword bear, went to the platform, went to that pillar wall thingy that's like broken, and from there we just jumped as high as we could and went as far as we could, and then just started slashing with the sword and eventually made it over to the other side, killed the gatekeeper, and just killed everything else that was remaining until we both got over there, and then we killed the ogre, or we killed the wizards and then the ogres, and that was that. And again, this part is fairly simple and easy to complete with 2 people. Okay, for Death Singers, it's going to be a little bit harder if you don't have a Yallarhorn, but still very possible without a Yallarhorn, or without both of you having Yallarhorn. I actually didn't have ammo for my Yallarhorn most of the time, so I mean, one Yallarhorn would probably do it. Yeah, because the fucking heavy synth glitch, or if you have too many heavy synths in your inventory, it doesn't work. So fuck Bungie, fix it, or I'm gonna kill you, Bungie. Please fix it. My God, that is the most annoying glitch. But let's get on to the Death Slingers part. So basically, me and my friend JM Micro, basically we went to opposite sides to drag out the 2 wizards at the same time. We killed the wizards, and then just went in, killed the Shriekers, went in, and then killed the Death Slingers. I mean, this part is pretty easy. Ryu doesn't really have a ton of health, given that you have heavy ammo on you. And after you kill her, kill all the knights with the hive shredders within the room where she is, and then it will move you to the Crota fight, where you will have to kill Crota. The Crota fight will be a lot more challenging if you're not a Blade Dancer Hunter, but I mean, it is still very possible to do it without a Blade Dancer Hunter carrying the sword, and I was a level 32, so that helps a lot because the difference is 4 heavy hits. As you're 31, it takes about, I think, 16 heavy hits, like the right trigger, to kill Crota, and when you're 32, it only takes 12. So it's a big increase in, not increase, it's a big decrease in the amount of hits you have to get on Crota to kill him. So basically, our strategy was pretty simple, but how I executed attacking Crota was a little bit more complicated. And basically, one person would stay up to the left above the stairs and kill the boomers and the bridge knights, just in case they were to kill me. And they would take down Crota with a, preferably a Yallarhorn, but it is very possible to do. Again, it is very possible to take down Crota's shield quickly with another type of rocket launcher. But in terms of the sword bearer, it gets a little more complicated. So when I picked up the sword, I went to the platform right below, like there's a little like box platformy thing right below where Crota spawns in, and I stood on there. The other person dropped the shield, dropped Crota's shield, and then I jumped up there, got 2 hits in, dropped the sword, meleeed him, and with my blink strike, I was able to basically go invisible because I have that perk on in my Blade Dancer skill tree, and I picked up the sword again, waited till he dropped the shield, and then immediately got 4 hits. So that was a total of 6 hits each time. It only took 2 swords to finish Crota off, and it was fairly easy. But if you're not a Blade Dancer, I just suggest getting 2 or 3 hits in, jumping out, getting 2 or 3 hits in, and jumping out, and you'll kill him probably within 3 or 4 swords, depending on how good you are with the timing on hitting Crota and the other person dropping Crota's shield. But all in all, this wasn't really very difficult to do. Now that I look back on it, it's actually pretty easy, and I definitely want to attempt 2-manning the Vault of Glass. I think that would be a lot harder, and the Vault of Glass, in my opinion, is a lot harder than Crota's End, and it's very mechanic heavy, and you have to know how to work around all the mechanics. So I definitely want to try that, probably with JM Micro again, because our gear just suits raiding, I guess. I mean, we both have Yellow Horns, we both have Icebreakers, we're both 32s, so I mean, it just works basically, and it's very easy. This was very easy to complete, like I said. So see you guys next time in another Destiny video, when I'll be doing something else in the world of Destiny. See you guys next time.